You don't need distribution deals to succeed. Now, here's another suggestion that I have. You can create a merchant account on Takealot.com, right, and sell your product there. The last time I checked, Takealot had over 8 million users. So imagine if you place your product there. Hey, Bafwetu, Sanbonani. Yeah, we out here hustling. I had a couple of meetings here in Sentin. Now, guys, in today's video, there's a few things I want us to address. I was watching Podcast and Chill, and I listened to Dr. Lelala, who is a plastic surgeon. Yeah, who's a plastic surgeon, and he was talking about how he has built a product that he sells in his store, but he's struggling to get a distribution deal.
I brought you guys some samples of my own skin product.
Oh, you got your
for real, yeah.
Oh, dope, please bring.
Made
Please bring.
Made for the African skin.
Yes.
The African
When did you launch this?
Hey fam, thank you.
It's been
Here you go, Doc. You'll tell us what these are.
Over years.
Oh, wow. Okay. Can you see that?
Media.
By Lelala.
Yeah.
Lelala.
By Dr. Bruce Lelala.
Lelala.
Yes. Oh, shout out to you, man. How long have you had this for?
It's been 4 years now.
Oh, shout out, man.
Yeah.
Hey, so it's hard for you to get into like the
Clicks,
clicks, ne?
the commercial.
Yes, it's the process.
Hey, bro, you know how tough it is to get into retail, man. The white people have got us by the balls there.
They control it and they keep it to themselves, pretty much.
Yeah.
It's like with cool drinks, alcohol, similarly. You know the challenge.
Hey, bro, I'm still
You
struggling.
can't get into tops, and it's one of the most demanded gins in the country.
But we're still fighting, man. We're still fighting.
They fight on, bro.
Yeah.
That seemed to be a theme with the guys from Podcast and Chill. They have a gin that they sell. They're struggling to get a distribution deal as well. I was also watching Mrs. Takealot Market, the financial bunny. She's got a product out, makeup product, and I'm sure she's going to run into the same issue.
So I am going to be launching my own makeup brand. It's not going to have a lot of products. I'd like to focus on specific products because over the years of sitting in that makeup chair, I've realized which products actually make a huge difference when it comes to a face beat. So the first one that I wanted to show you guys is my satin foundation. The brand is called Anasa. How do the influencers do like this? It's called Anasa.
Now, guys, my opinion is you don't need a distribution deal to succeed. Right, like here's the solution that I have. So if you've built a product and you perhaps are not getting a distribution deal or are struggling to get a distribution deal, here's what I suggest. Number one, sell directly to your consumers. Sell directly to your customers. And here's what I mean. You'll need to build an online store. That's what I suggest. Build an online store and sell directly to consumers. In the case of Dr. Lelala, he's got stock. He's only selling through his practice, right? And so you've got to go to a physical venue in order for you to get that particular product. That model is broken. Why not have an online store and have your consumers buy from that online store? Imagine this for a minute. If Dr. Lelala on the Podcast and Chill episode already had an e-commerce store where he was selling his product, right? And he get all those views. And then he says, by the way, I've got, at the end, they asked him to shout out his stuff. If he had an online store, he would have sent people directly to that online store and would have made crazy sales because of the views that video got, right? And so that's what I'm saying. Build an online store if you're struggling to get a distribution deal. Sell directly to your consumers. Now, guys, people don't want to spend money. You're going to find people and pay 3,000 rands and expect a flawless functioning online store. I'm sorry to disappoint you, but you get what you pay for. So make this a serious investment. I've made a few videos on the channel talking about how you can build an online store, about the things that you need to consider. I'll link it somewhere in the description below or in the video cards above. But yeah, you don't need a distribution deal to succeed. Number one, build an e-commerce website and sell directly to consumers. Now, the product is not going to move itself off the shelf, so you're going to need to find marketing strategies. For the guys at Podcast and Chill, they already have an audience, and so it's not going to be a problem for them. They have crazy numbers. That gin is still going to sell. Sis Takealot Market, she's gonna need to use her influence. Now, I'm not sure if the product that she sells and her audience are aligned. So she might need to work with influencers to move her product. Guys, influencer marketing in this country, most influencers don't know how to price themselves. They really do not know how to price themselves. So they are really cheap. Find people that you can work with in the influencer space, people that have an audience talking about beauty, work with those people. Right, that's the first marketing strategy that you can use. But the second thing that you can do, the second thing that I think you can do is content marketing, right? If you don't have an audience, in the case of Dr. Lilala, the guy is a plastic surgeon, right? So his opinion counts for a lot. He's worked with a lot of influential people. So content marketing, teach, create educational videos where you speak on your product or you answer people's questions. One thing I realized as I was watching that episode is a lot of women have questions around what it does, right? And so content marketing, create content addressing those issues and, answer people's questions and create content around that. There are many ways, there are many strategies in the content marketing ways that he can market his product.
Yeah. Speaking about botched, what does that even mean? Like when you botch an operation?
So that's a very good question. Because some people, after a cosmetic operation, they get infection, they get, the known potential complications. For example, you will get fluid collection, what we call a seroma, or your wounds will break down, or you'll get a clot. So people will say, oh, I've been botched. So that's not been botched. So those are the expected potential complications. So when you are being botched is when your one nipple is here and the other one is pointing up. Then you've been botched.
But yeah, look, you don't need distribution deals to succeed. Now, here's another suggestion that I have. You can create a merchant account on Takealot.com, right? And sell your product there. The last time I checked, Takealot had over 8 million users. So imagine if you place your product there, right? Like there's a process you're going to need to fill out. You're going to need to make sure that the documents are in order. But you can join the Takealot merchant or sellers marketplace and sell your products there, right? Join Takealot, join Makro, join those sellers marketplaces and sell there. You don't need a distribution deal. Join in as a seller and you can start making sales. So guys, even if you don't have a distribution deal, but you want to know how to sell your products and move them off the shelves, these are the ways. Sell directly to consumers. Use content marketing to market your product, educate people on what your product is, and you can sell it in that manner. Or work with influencers. Influencer marketing in this country is underrated, and a lot of influencers don't know how to price themselves. So you can work with influencers and move your product off the shelf. So my point is, you don't need a distribution deal to succeed. You don't need a distribution deal to succeed. Use e-commerce, build your own store, work with e-commerce giants, and move your products in that manner. But these are the thoughts that I had, man. I'm just happy that a lot of content creators are venturing into the entrepreneur space. That makes me really happy. That just makes me really happy. I'm done. This is the end of business, and so I've got to hit the road. But yeah, guys, hopefully this brings you value. Asebenze bafethu. Let's hustle bafethu. Ngiyabonga.